Texas. 850 miles from Orange to El Paso. 900 miles from Brownsville to Texline. And thousands upon thousands of highways and dirt roads in the middle. Exploring Texas ain't no small vacation, friend. It's a lifetime endeavor. But what if you don't have years, but just one single day? Well, that's where we come in. From the well-known landmarks to the completely obscure dives and hideaways, and all within a day's reach. So let's hit the road. I'm Chet Garner, and this is the Daytripper. This episode was made for y'all with the help of our awesome partners. Check the caption for more info. Our destination today may be a bit controversial. Some people won't even acknowledge this place's existence on the map, yet to others, this place is holy ground. Some consider this place the spiritual center of the universe. Well, school spirit anyway. They say there is a spirit can ne'er be told. The spirit of Aggieland. So what is this spirit of Aggieland? And can we capture it on TV? Well, we're gonna find out today in College Station. College Station! College Station is about 90 miles from Houston and 100 miles from Austin. So it's only gonna take day trippers an hour and a half to 2 hours to arrive in Aggieland. Sure, College Station takes its fair share of punches, but you gotta look past that stuff, which for Longhorns like me, can take some pretty thick skin. But what better place to start our trip to College Station than at the college, Texas A&M University. Founded in 1876, Texas A&M is the oldest public university in Texas and currently enrolls over 45,000 students. A&M's campus is huge, but even bigger than the campus itself are its traditions. And while we're here, let's hit some high points. Starting with Kyle Field, A&M's legendary stadium. I, for one, hate it. When my team has to play here, that is. Good for Aggies, bad for everyone else. Then, of course, there's Reveille, the mascot and first lady of Aggieland. She attends class and games, even in the afterlife, as all past Reveilles are buried right behind the stadium with their very own scoreboard. And in the middle of campus, you'll find the statue of Mr. Sullivan Ross. And at his feet are the offerings of Aggies looking for a little extra luck on a coming exam. You know, Aggie or not, we could all use a little extra luck nowadays. And beside Sol Ross is the Century Tree, the most romantic spot on campus, and a favorite place for Aggies to pop that question. Oh, Aggies are so cute and loved. Someone give me a whoop for that or something. And then, of course, the traditional Aggie ring, the immortal symbol of the secret society. And let's not forget the traditional way to earn the ring. To earn the Aggie ring, you must dunk the Aggie ring in a pitcher of beer.
It's a good thing I'm not an Aggie. That's a lot of beer.
The traditions even tell you what grass you can and can't walk on campus, like this right here in front of the MSC. Wow, I probably shouldn't even be looking at it.
And then there's the memorial to a tradition past, the Aggie Bonfire, which burned for 90 years until 1999 when the last official bonfire collapsed. At the site of the tragedy stands a memorial, a path around the original fire ring and 12 gates, one for each of the Aggies who lost their life. From the center of the circle, the gates look toward each's hometown and is engraved on the inside with a photo and a personal note. I was living on UT's campus as a freshman when the bonfire fell. It was a time when school rivalry stood still as the universities united in remembrance. I get the same feeling standing here. It's one I'll never forget, and this memorial stands to ensure that future generations won't either. The Aggie Bonfire was always built by members of the Corps of Cadets. Well, the Corps has a whole slew of traditions, which we couldn't even begin to scratch the surface of. But we do have time for one. Senior Corps boots, still made by hand at one of the oldest places in town. Hol Boots. I met up with the current owner, Leo Velovosky, for a behind-the-scenes tour.
All right, well, this is where it's done. The cadets will come in, we'll measure their feet. From there, we make an outline of their foot. We write all their measurements down with the left foot, right foot. I mark a few points where I don't want to squeeze them. We got the ball of the foot here. We got the end of the little toe there and the joint at the base of that toe. Those are the 3 areas we don't want to get them. You have a lining leather, you have your exterior leather. Your exterior leather is going to be your calfskin. The calfskin we import from France, actually, which is really, really expensive.
Wow.
The rest of it's actually pretty simple. You just get all your pieces together, and the science is actually right in here.
Would you call yourself a cobbler?
I call myself a boot maker because you say cobbler around somebody, they have to like stop and think for a little while.
Yeah, they get hungry.
Yeah.
Custom made for one set of feet and only one set of feet. They're even branded on the inside with personal insignia. Seniors will shell out upwards of $1,300 a pair, which might not be so bad considering they wear these things every day on campus. That's some dedication those guys have.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a different breed. It's just your all-American kind of kid that love their country, love grandma, love mama, respect their dads.
And respect Aggieland.
Yeah.
I mean, they respect the university.
Yeah.
One must earn their senior boots, and a single day trip alone just won't cut it. In fact, Hol has a 3 to 4 year waiting list. On the other hand, I do feel like we've earned lunch.
One thing I love about college towns is that there is always good grub. Like the place right behind me, Lane's in College Station. This is one of this town's best pig out spots, or should I say, chicken out spots. Y'all want to check this out.
Lane's has everything college kids require to get their grub on, which is to say, tables and chairs. However, Lane's fanatics have decorated the walls with some pretty interesting love letters to Lane's legendary chicken fingers. You see, you can't call this place a pig out spot because, well, there ain't no pig on the menu, or beef, or turkey. It's just chicken, folks.
So what do you guys have?
We have chicken fingers, french fries, toast, and potato salad.
So really like chicken fingers?
Yes.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, then I guess I'll have the chicken fingers.
Okay, it comes with potato salad, fries, and toast.
That's carbalicious. I'll take all 3 of those. I'm looking at the menu. You've got a couple other things like, what's up, dog?
Nothing much. What's up with you?
Okay, but then what's a hen weigh?
I don't know. How much does the hen weigh?
Word to the wise, do not order anything on the menu but the chicken. Everything else is just a trap into the pit of cheesy jokes. But by all accounts, the chicken is all this place needs.
It's one of those things that with every year the students still love it. It's an Aggie tradition and it hasn't gone away.
It's a really fun place to hang out. The food is amazing. Yeah, this is the best chicken I've ever eaten.
But I failed to mention another item keeping folks coming back, the secret sauce.
You think you taste something, you're like, is that paprika? You're like, no way they put paprika in this. Or is it just barbecue sauce? They're just fooling us. There's a lot of theories.
Pepper is about the only thing I can say for sure.
But if anyone knows the secret, it's Ben Jerka, record holder for eating at Lane 70 times in 1 month.
I eat here just about every day still, and the sauce actually gets better every time you eat it. So if you've eaten here like 1,000 times like I have, it's hard to get away from.
I think you can slowly get addicted to it, I guess, right? You crave it.
Exactly.
You're sweating secret sauce.
Exactly.
What do you think's in it?
I can't say.
I was going to say, so the record holder gets in a little bit on the secret in the kitchen.
I might know.
Yeah, but he wasn't spilling it, and neither was the fry cook turned owner, Mike Garrett.
We've started in 1994, and we've grown slowly over the years into kind of an icon in this town. Our chicken is the best anywhere. I think that our fries are the best in town, our toast is the best. I try to give people every day the cheapest food we can give them, and we give a lot of it.
You're feeding hungry college kids.
We are.
And while I may no longer be a college kid, I'm still looking for an education on the perfect chicken finger, and it looks like class is in session.
This is what this place is all about. Chicken strip basket, chicken strips, Texas toast, French fries, and of course, the secret sauce. That is everything a chicken strip was meant to be. Crispy on the outside, it's still juicy and tender on the inside. It's just perfect.
Perfect chicken paired with the perfect sauce.
Let me see if my very refined taste buds can get to the bottom of this stuff.
Years of amateur culinary training and countless day trips come down to this moment, and my chance to uncover the secret of the sauce.
It's creamy, it's kind of spicy, it's very peppery. It may have a little bit of red pepper in it. It's sort of ranchy, but not really ranchy. I have no idea. Give me a second, I'm gonna figure out what's in this stuff.
Bite after bite, strip after strip, even container after container.
Can I get more of this, please?
And I am none the wiser. Guess that's why they call it secret sauce. But I can't waste all day on sauce. And besides, we missed one very important spot on campus.
George Herbert Walker Bush was the 41st president of the United States. Now, after his time in office, he could have put his presidential library anywhere in the country, and he put it in College Station. And now I'm gonna find out why. Hi.
Hi, welcome to the George Bush Museum. I'm Warren Finch, the director.
Well, thanks for having us.
Sure.
So I think the question is, why College Station?
He was familiar with the area, and then when he became president, there was a delegation that came from Texas A&M, and they made a convincing argument to put it at Texas A&M.
So they sort of swooned him.
They did. What's not to love about Texas A&M?
Most folks of my generation and younger don't realize the vast career that George H.W. Bush had before his term as president. And if you know him only as the president, well, then you need to visit this museum more than anyone.
President Bush served in the Navy and was actually shot down over the Pacific Ocean during World War II. Wow. He was captain of the baseball team at Yale. That's him with Babe Ruth. Then he moved to Midland, Texas to join the oil business and raise his family. He was elected to the U.S. Congress. He was ambassador to the UN. Okay, you look great. You look great. Your suit is very pressed. Very nice. It's barely wrinkly at all. Where do you get it done? Who's your dry cleaner? He was the U.S. liaison to China. He was the director of the CIA. There's nothing to see here, folks. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Let's get out of this area. He was vice president under Reagan. And then he was president. So guys, I want to thank y'all for coming to this press conference. As your president, I'd love to take any questions, get some feedback from you guys. Yes, Miss Olson.
Yes, can I be president next?
Yeah, well, you have to be elected like I was. And besides, I just got up here, okay? Just come here. Yeah, Miss Baldwin. Yeah.
When is lunch?
Oh, are you kidding me? You guys just ate. Or always on. Yeah, Miss Adolph.
Gary Adolph, big important newspaper. Sir, what are your thoughts on the long-term socioeconomic effects of NAFTA? And do you see any long-term extraterritorial downsides?
Yeah, well, you know, thank you guys for coming. I really do appreciate it. And, you know, I'll be serving. Find me at the White House. Thank you.
It's pretty tough behind his podium.
No, we're going to cut that. I look stupid.
But I think I look pretty good behind his desk. Although my cabinet could use a little work. The museum also highlights the many successes and challenges of his presidency. The fall of the Berlin Wall, the overthrow of Noriega in Panama, and of course, the first Gulf War. The library is such a unique place, Mr. and Mrs. Bush have chosen a burial spot in the back.
We now interrupt this programming to remind you to like and subscribe. Now back to the road.
Wow, all this touring has made me thirsty, and no trip to Aggieland would be complete without a stop to this place.
This is Northgate, College Station's finest in entertainment, nightlife, and dining. Right now, I'm walking through Bottle Cap Alley, which is made up of a bunch of spare bottle caps just kind of flicked on the ground like gravel. But once you come out, it puts you right at the entrance for the Dixie Chicken. Ain't no place that says College Station more than the chicken.
Northgate is full of local joints like Dudley's Draw, Fitzwilly's, and the first Freebirds in Texas. But it's the Dixie Chicken that has a special place in Aggie's hearts. Hey, looks like the Aggie spirit might be around. Keep your eyes peeled. The Dixie Chicken is part restaurant, part watering hole, part pool hall, and all Aggie. Down to the live rattlesnake cage in the corner. And it's also the top spot in town for throwing bones. Dominoes, that is.
Okay, so I found some good old Ags hanging out at the Chicken, playing some dominoes. What's the game of choice?
It's 42. It's always 42 here.
42, okay.
Since 1974, the Chicken has been the place for Aggies to hang out, reminisce with old college buddies, and just kick back Texas style. The Chicken claims to sell more beer per square foot than any bar in the United States, meaning there's never a shortage of good old Aggs willing to pour you a cold one as soon as you hit the chair. Speaking of, I better pour my crew a cold one before they turn ravenous on me.
Hey, okay, so we've taken a little break. We're got some Domino's. We're gonna try to learn this game of 42, enjoy a drink. We've ordered some Tijuana fries, which are the most ridiculously cheesy fries I have ever seen in my life. We still got a lot to do, but we're just gonna take a little breather here, mid-afternoon break, and we'll see y'all in just a second. All right, throw me some bones.
Now, I know drinking beer in a dingy college bar may not be your thing. Many of you prefer a bit more sophistication. Not Budweiser, but Bordeaux. Not Shiner, but Sauvignon. Luckily, what College Station lacks, Bryan has, including one of Texas's largest wineries, Messina Hoff, and one of Texas's largest personalities, Papa Paulo.
So how did you get into the winemaking business?
Well, my family's been in the wine business for more than 200 years.
Oh,
I am sixth generation winemaker in my family, and so it's kind of in my blood. We started in 1977. We make 94 wines. 94 wines from 19 different varieties. My philosophy is that Texas is as big as the country of France, so we can grow anything that they can. Why not show our Texas public what we can produce here?
Wow.
What we're trying to do is find what grape does best in each of those locations and then specialize in those grapes from that region.
One such wine is grown in a vineyard just outside the door. It's processed on site and bottled to enjoy.
This is the wine that we grow right here on the estate. It's called the Messina Hoff Vineyard. It's a single vineyard, Ruby Port, winner of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. It's the champion awards for the division. It tastes like a big chocolate-covered cherry. This is fabulous also over Bluebell ice cream. You pour a little bit of this over Bluebell, it makes a fabulous sundae.
Now you're talking.
But when you've got 94 varieties, dessert wines are just the beginning. Red, white, sweet, dry, it's all here.
Real clean, very refreshing.
Yeah, very refreshing on a 100-degree day in the summertime.
Absolutely.
Nice. I am passing these to the crew. You thought I drank 3 full glasses already, I promise.
Texans love to come to Texas wineries because they have a good time. You come and you meet the owners, you meet the family, and so it's a very comfortable environment to really enjoy the Texas wine industry.
I couldn't agree more. But as the Texas wine industry is on the move, so is the Daytripper. Now, while most outdoor activity in Bryan-College Station revolves around hooting and hollering outside, I'm headed away from the rowdy crowds to Lake Bryan, a 1,000-acre lake ideal for boating, swimming, and mountain biking.
I gotta be honest, I was a little skeptical when they told me there were mountain biking trails out here. So, I had to see them for myself. This is Lake Bryan, and obviously the lake is that way. But the mountain biking trails are this way. And that's exactly where we're headed. You're gonna wanna see this too. So let's hit the dirt.
This part of Texas is mostly flat, and as a result, so are most of its trails. Are you ready for the park's best jump? Booyah! If you're up for it, the entire trail stretches for a total of about 20 miles.
I like this.
Okay, there's definitely enough out here to keep the ride interesting and make it worth the trip. And you never know what you might find besides trails.
What is that?
Snake over here.
Whoa! Are you serious?
How can you tell if they're poisonous to me?
God, he's long.
And whether the trails are epic or just a leisurely cruise, it's always good just to be on the bike. Well, the day is ending, but the spirit of Aggieland has yet to show its ghostly face. I'm not ready to give up, but my stomach is about to declare mutiny without dinner. We've eaten chicken strips. We've been to the Dixie Chicken. We seem to have a pretty good chicken thing going. Next stop, Chicken Oil Company. Since 1977, the Chicken Oil Company has been serving Aggies and hungry Texans alike. But it's not the chicken that made this place famous, it's the burgers. The signature Snuffy Burger is a thing of dreams, but to order it death style is a thing of legend. Needing some time to build up my courage, I sat down with the owners, sisters Jennifer and Katie.
Well, our dad built it. He actually owned the Dixie Chicken before, then built this in 1977. Sort of family business.
It was a gas
Absolutely.
station that served burgers, and then he expanded because his burgers, I guess, sold more than the gas. So
Burgers and beer did.
Yeah, it's Texas. What are you talking about?
That is true. How would you describe this place?
It's eclectic, Texas. It has a good romance to it.
That's, yeah, our dad loved the
Has a
word
good
romance.
to
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose romance is one way to put it. In the same way a taxidermy office is a place to celebrate your anniversary. But Aggie-style romance aside, what about the burgers?
We've been making them since '77.
Yeah,
so
same way.
Same recipe.
So we use a local meat processor, which helps out a lot. You know, our meat is always fresh, and we get it right down the street here. We get our produce right down the street. It's good and hopefully greasy and
Yeah. Oozy. So, I've heard about the Death Burgers.
It's really good. It's a regular cheeseburger that has jalapenos and a hint of Tabasco on it.
A hint of Tabasco?
Well, you can get as much Tabasco as you want.
Right.
We also offer Tabasco on the tables if it's not hot enough.
I'm not sure I'll need any extra death, but after chatting, I think I am ready to dance with death. Oh, wow. So I took Katie and Jennifer's advice and I ordered the Snuffy Burger death style. So I'm about to eat a death burger. Let's see how this beast looks. Oh my gosh. I really have no idea how I'm gonna fit this thing in my stomach. Look at this. Oh, it's huge. Oh, there it is. It's the Tabasco sauce. We just flip this guy over. Pickles and jalapenos camping out on the bottom. I'm kind of nervous. Here we go. Now the ooze factor is off the charts on this guy. The bun is buttered and toasted. The cheese is just gooey and oozy. Oh, whoa. Yeah, there it is. Whew. You gotta kind of get to the middle to get to the Tabasco, but it's in there. Wow. Like jalapenos all over this thing. There it is. There's the burn. There's the Tabasco. Okay. Wow, that's hot. Okay. This definitely may bring me to my deathbed. Whew. Oh, that's spicy. Whew. Wow, what a way to go. After exploring traditions, presidencies, bike trails, and searching highbrow and lowbrow,
Hey.
I think we definitely caught the Aggie spirit. Although not on camera. Or did we? Oh, this is not the way I expected this day trip to turn out. I have now become the spirit of Aggieland. Well, I guess there could be worse things. I'll see all y'all on the road. Bye con Dios, amigos. I don't know about you, but have you ever seen Big Trouble in Little China? It's a great. Kurt Russell is at the top of his game. They call this place right here Bottle Cap Alley, which is based up. It doesn't take long to figure out what you want on lane. Wait, let's talk about chicken. President Bush, it's my honor and privilege to, as service. All right. Saddle up, boys and girls. These trails are tough. They put these parking blocks in the middle of the trail. That's just unfair. I'm going home. I don't even want to be here anymore. This show is stupid. I'm going. We gotta do that again. Howdy, y'all. Follow along with my adventures at Chet Tripper on Instagram and at the Daytripper TV on Facebook and YouTube. Or head to thedaytripper.com for travel guides, past episodes, and info on our mobile app and Team Daytripper.
This episode was made for y'all with the help of our awesome partners. Check the caption for more info. Howdy, y'all. Chet the Daytripper here. Thanks so much for tripping with us. Remember, while you're here, like this video, subscribe to our channel so that we can stay out there on the road and keep on tripping. Did we miss anything in this town? Leave us a comment, let us know. We love finding out about new stops with all of your tips. And if you love Epic Texas Day Trips, remember to check our channel. We got a lot of them on there. Also, don't forget, if you want some sweet Day Tripper merch or another cool Texas-made product, come see us in Georgetown at the Daytripper World Headquarters. You can also shop online if you check the link down there in the caption. All right, y'all. Bye con Dios, amigos.